Hello there.
Welcome back. Today we're going to do kind of an informal video, just an addition, because Dani had some really good news.
The truth of it is my novel, Sorrow's Point, has been accepted into the Taleflick Discovery Contest. What that means is that if enough people are interested, Sorrow's Point has the chance to be made into a film.
Which would be incredibly awesome because
Yes.
it is such a good book and a different take on kind of the exorcism genre.
I mean, I've had several people over the years tell me that the main character, Jimmy Holiday, would be wonderful for film. I personally think somebody like Keanu Reeves or Robert Downey Jr. would make a very entertaining Jimmy Holiday.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
he has kind of a smart mouth on him.
He does. He'd be almost perfect for it.
To give you a little bit of insider, Jimmy Holiday is, personality-wise, based on my dad. And my dad is a Marine, Vietnam vet, who has never ever been afraid of speaking his mind.
No.
Tabby can attest to the things that fly out of my dad's mouth on a regular basis. It's very entertaining. If you ever meet my dad, don't be surprised at anything he comes up with.
Or out with. Or...
Yeah. And, basically with him, if he does not pick on you, he doesn't like you. So if you get picked on, then he loves you. But the book, it started out as an idea where I was talking to my cousin, and he's another horror film fanatic, and we were kind of lamenting the fact that there aren't any good horror films coming out anymore. And at the time, there was like a really big lull between what we considered good horror.
Right.
And I was like, it's not that hard to think of a premise that you could go a lot of ways with that would be a really good horror film. And what I had brought up to my cousin was, you think about it, big old creepy house, you have a evil man who is rich that owns the house, and what if a cop comes up and happens to spy through the window and the man is chewing on a child's leg or something like that. And, there's the beginning of your horror film.
Right.
And a couple months later, I had somebody be like, come on, Dani, you need to do NaNoWriMo, which, if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it's National Novel Writing Month, and it occurs in November. So, that was the beginning of my NaNoWriMo novel.
Yep.
And that was what eventually became Sorrow's Point.
And I remember, the very first time, a little bit after that, when she brought this into what we used to have a reading group.
Yeah.
A reading writing group. To where we would bring materials and we would kind of edit as we went. And it just so happened that I went through Sorrow's Point in its very first round.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's a very different take. It gets you from the beginning and it holds you until the end.
So, we're kind of doing a request that if you all could vote for Sorrow's Point on the Taleflick contest, the link will be posted down below. All you'll have to do is look for this cover, and you'll see it in the list of books, and then follow the directions on how to vote.
Yes.
And it won't be too hard. Voting is up until Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, share it with your friends, share it with your family, whoever you think might be interested in this book. And if you've read Sorrow's Point, please comment down below with, what you thought of it, or what's a point in the book that you really thought was really cool, or something that really struck you about the novel, because I'd love to hear it. I always love to hear comments from people that have read my work, and I really value my, hopefully fans.
Right.
So, I greatly appreciate anyone that takes the time to vote for Sorrow's Point in the Taleflick Discovery Contest.
Yes. So please, check out the link below. Vote if you want to. Please do. And then also, if you would like a copy of the book, But, I mean, it's up on Amazon. It's a very good read.
So, we'll be back tomorrow with a real video.
Yes.
But we just wanted to put this kind of little public service announcement out today. And here's hoping that Jimmy pulls through.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah.